The one thing you need is an outside man. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today, I wanted to talk with you about this concept of an outside man because I was having a conversation with a friend and a potential business partner. We're in the process of, we're looking at some systems that he's building, and he said something that really stood out. He said, I need help from somebody like you because you understand the principles, but you're also on the outside. I'm stuck on the inside of the business, looking at the inside of the business and handling all the details. And I know all this stuff about the inside, but I need someone on the outside that can tell me how it looks. And it could tell me how it's being viewed by the public, and could tell me, the consumer point of view. And I said, that's, it stuck in my head. And when I sat down to talk with you tonight, I wanted to bring this up because that really is what everybody needs. Myself included, everybody I've ever worked with needs at least one outside man. And when I say man, I mean person. Okay, it doesn't matter the sex or gender. Okay, you need somebody that's on the outside that you have common principles with, that you know that they understand business, they understand the style of business that you have. Maybe they understand the industry that you're in, but they also can give you the perspective of the customer. They can give you the perspective of the just a different perspective. You need somebody that's on the outside looking in, because you are always on the inside looking out. Okay, and this is where masterminds have come in handy, sometimes, because that's more than one person. You also have to take into account, I remember one of the first masterminds I went to for business, I'd come away and I had a long drive to go to this one, and I'd come back driving home and going, especially when they really hit the nail on the head on something, and my mind would tell me, well, they don't know. They're not in it every day like I am. They don't get all the details of this business. They don't understand the nuances and all the things that I have to go through on a daily basis. They can't possibly know. But on the same end, what they were telling me, I needed to hear. And that's why it was sticking. And you have to go through that growth process of putting yourself in front of somebody else. Now, everything they come up with is not going to be correct. But the stuff that sticks, the stuff that you know is true deep down, that's the stuff you need to hear. And you need to hear it more than once. Because chances are you hear it once, it's not gonna completely stick. You're gonna easily be able to pass it by or get distracted by a shiny object. We all do it. But if you have someone there that's consistent, that builds with you, that understands where you're going, but they're still on the outside, that they don't have, sometimes they don't, excuse me, they don't necessarily need a financial stake. Best thing to do is to have them on some type of retainer at least. You want to encourage the best out of them, and having that type of situation is really helpful. But you need an outside person. Find yourself an outside person. I'm happy to be the outside person for a lot of my clients. So I come in and I'll say the things that they weren't ready to hear, but I'm consistent with it. I'm consistent with repeating myself, taking my time. I'm patient. I allow people to grow at their own speed. And it's a relationship. It's a give and take. But it's very much an outside perspective. And it's not everything, but it's a huge piece that most business owners are missing. And when you're missing it, when you can feel that you're not seeing the whole picture. It's nearly impossible to see the outside from the inside. So hopefully that makes sense. Hey, if you'd like to have more of a perspective, another great way to get perspective is by reading books. By reading books of people that you connect with and reading ideas that kind of bend your mind a little bit. This is a great book I know because I wrote it. It's 9 ways to Amazon proof your business. You can get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com, so you can go check it out. If you like it, you can always buy the hardbound version. Easy to get. You get it anywhere books are sold. It's called 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. amazonproofbook.com. We'll be back here tomorrow night. In the meantime, you get out there and let the magic happen.